Joy Logan. I'm Detective Graham. The reason we brought you in for questioning is that your husband, Richard Logan, is missing, and there's a substantial amount of blood in your home. When was the last time you saw your husband?
What did you say?
Your husband? When was the last time you saw him?
I saw him last night before I went up to bed.
Can you describe his state of mind last night?
He was very agitated.
Do you know why?
I was late, coming home from work. He didn't like my job very much.
Where do you work?
I work for a church on 17th Avenue, Redeemer Church. I'm a secretary.
Seems a little unusual, doesn't it?
Is it?
Well, it says here that your husband's a staunch follower of a satanic cult. Were your differences in faith a source of contention in your marriage?
He didn't like it. He would yell, sometimes threaten.
Threaten? In what way? Did he threaten you physically? Was Richard abusing you?
No.
Okay, but you just said...
He would, threaten. He never... But I think they told him to.
Who?
Those in the darkness.
Those?
Do you believe in God?
Not sure. Why?
Because you're gonna need to.
Really?
I wish you could understand.
Understand what, Joy?
When you play with darkness, that road only leads to death.
So are you saying that your husband is dead?
I don't know.
Look, Joy, I can't help you unless you tell me exactly what you witnessed last night. The only thing we do know is that your husband was a Satanist who was married to a Christian woman who works in a church. Isn't that right?
He was so angry that night. Richard was to be initiated as a high priest in the cult. It was about an hour after I went to bed. I heard something downstairs. There was some kind of terrible noise. Like growling and then screaming.
So there was someone else downstairs with your husband last night?
I'm not sure.
So you didn't see him just before he disappeared?
I went to the top of the stairs and I saw...
What did you see? Joy, you have to give me something. Anything. It could mean the difference in finding your husband.
Something had him up in the air and then it just took him.
It took him. Can you give me a description?
It wasn't a person. It was darkness. It was evil.
Look, Joy, I don't believe in the occult, and I certainly cannot and will not attribute the supernatural to this case. We need to find your husband, and I'm hoping that you can help me with that. If not...
If not, you are so pathetic. You and your so-called police procedures. You don't know anything. What? You look so surprised. People are funny. If it's not right in front of them, they don't believe it. And how could you possibly understand what's going on, or more importantly, what you're dealing with?
So why don't you tell me what I'm dealing with?
Me? You're dealing with me.
So I gather you had something to do with your husband's disappearance.
She didn't.
She is you.
If you say so. As much as I would love to sit around and chat, I really need to head out.
I need you to put those handcuffs back on.
Okie dokie.
Who are you?
Well, I'm certainly not the unsuspecting, weak, scared little wife now, am I?
I gather you're not a church secretary either.
I'm not, but she is. By the way, not all people in church are Christians.
But she let me in right now, and I need her, so let's just say it's gonna be a
Busy month for Joy.
You'll never make it out of here alive.
if you say so.
I need backup in here.